YouTube, welcome back to another video. Today's video, we have another reaction. This one's kind of a little crazy video. This one says, when a husband realizes his wife is a murderer. Don't ask me why I have a hoodie on. It's cold in here. And I'm not going to get up, turn off the air. So we're going to have to deal with it today. Yeah, I've been running up like a past video I did like 3 days ago. I don't know why that video all of a sudden got popular. But I appreciate everybody that's been supporting the video. Thank you guys so much. We're not gonna do too much talking. We're just gonna get into the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe before the video even start. All you have to do is click the little button like this, and that's gonna spread the video and make other people able to see the video. So yeah, just click that button, and if you want, click the subscribe button. Also, you guys can leave video recommendations in the comments, and I'll react to literally any video, as long as it's not like a music video to where I'm gonna get copyright. Any video y'all want me to react to, I will react to. So we're gonna get started. I'm talking so fast I don't even know what I'm trying to say. We're gonna get started in the video. Let me just get it propped up, and yeah, we're gonna start the screen record. Hopefully y'all can see everything, bro, because I'm trying to make sure y'all can see. I'm gonna put the video like right here. So let's get the video started. Screen record starting. 3, 2, 1. Starting the video now. Wait, starting the video now.
I can't see her doing something like that. She's super intelligent. I can't.
This is the moment Zach realized his wife, Ashley, was a secret murderer. Police found Taylor Wright, a friend of his wife, lying dead on his property. Police suspect Ashley was the murderer, but Zach refuses to believe it. Little did he know, he was about to get the shock of his life in the interrogation room.
Can you tell me how you came to know Taylor?
Through working PI cases.
Okay.
She'd come over to our house every now and then. She met my wife. They became friends.
Did you guys ever have a falling out or?
Never. From doing this job for so long, I would just pick up little lies from her. Stuff just didn't start seeming right. She would disappear for days. You couldn't get her on the phone. Greg and I would try to call her. You couldn't get her on the phone.
Taylor had been known to go missing for days at a time, but this time was different. She hadn't been seen for over a month before she was found. Early on, cops believed her disappearance was nothing out of the ordinary, but she'd left everything at home, and what little texts she sent to her friends were in language she wouldn't normally use.
I mean, I'm sure now you've read the news and everything.
Yeah.
You kind of know the date that we're talking about. Have you had a chance to go back and pinpoint where you were on the 8th of September?
It's very, I can't remember, but I'm trying to do the very best I can so I can tell y'all the best I can. I went to the bank yesterday to pull my statement. I know I ate lunch at the seafood place at 9 Mile in Pine Forest. I ate there, and I remember eating by myself, and I remember Ash not being able to make it because she was tied up with work.
Taylor was last seen on the 8th of September, so Zach attempts to recount what he was doing that day. Given that he used his debit card to purchase food in the area, it's likely that his story is true. What's interesting, though, is that he mentioned he was out on his own as his wife was busy with work. It seems that he fully believes this to be the truth.
Before we even get deep into the video, just imagine you're married and you realize, like, not only did your wife kill somebody, but on your property, now she got you tied up in stuff that you don't even have nothing to do with. She gotta go.
Well, he knows his wife has been questioned about the murder. He doesn't know that she's currently the #1 suspect. The cops aren't trying to learn more about the case. They're trying to determine if Zach had a hand in the murder, or at the very least, turn him against his own wife.
Do you know anything about this money that Taylor had given you all?
No, absolutely not. She's never given me anything. I've never got anything like from that. No.
Okay. Do you know anything about your finances?
No, to be honest. I give her when I work.
And then another thing. Let me just add this in there. I'm not gonna pause again. If you're in an interrogation room, whether you did it or not, do not talk to 12. Do not talk to 12. This is what they try to do. They try to be sweet and nice, and then later they try to you did it or you know what happened. They try to like get a confession out of you. Whole time you don't even have nothing to do with it. But that's what they're trained to do. They're trained to make you to be nice to you, and then when they're nice to you, that's when they just throw it on you. Oh, we know you did it. We know. Get a lawyer to stop all
like, and I got a settlement from my attorney. I handed it straight to Ash. She takes care of everything.
The money the detective is referring to here is a sum of $34,000 that Taylor had given to Ashley for safekeeping. Taylor was going through a divorce and wanted the money away from her own accounts. But instead of putting it in a safety deposit box as promised, records show Ashley put it into her own accounts. By the time Taylor wanted it back, she'd already spent all of it. Coincidentally, Taylor only asked for it back on the 8th of September. If it's not already obvious by now, Zach is a very caring person who obviously trusted his wife a lot. So far, he's provided solid answers to where he was when Taylor disappeared and his involvement in the couple's finances, equating to almost none. But the detectives have to rule out any involvement whatsoever, so they decide to discuss where the body was found.
The property up on Britt Road, and that's owned by her aunt and uncle. Have you ever been out there?
Yeah.
When's the last time you think you were out there?
The last time I went out there is when I traded my four-wheeler for a side-by-side. And that's the last time I've been. Before that, it was, I couldn't tell you.
When was that?
A couple months back.
Your phone number, the 554 number, do you always keep that on you?
Yeah, I reckon.
Do you ever loan it out to anybody?
No.
Okay.
No.
Would you
never.
ever loan it to anybody, or
No.
do you remember Ashley ever using it, taking it with her?
No. Never.
Okay, did it ever get lost or stolen or anything to be replaced?
No, not that I recall.
Okay.
This might seem like a random question, but phone records actually played a huge part in uncovering the truth in this case. Not only did they show Ashley on the property Taylor was found dead at on the 8th, but they also showed Taylor's phone at a wedding Ashley attended the very next day. But Taylor was never seen at the wedding or anywhere else after that date. Detectives here are just trying to confirm that if suspicious activity was discovered from Zach's phone records, there would be no way to argue that it wasn't him in control of the phone. But remember, Zach still has very little idea surrounding the true nature of this case. He doesn't know how much evidence the cops have against his wife. All he's doing is defending himself and providing answers that'll hopefully solve the case. So given his compliance so far, the detectives decide to try and question him about some more physical evidence.
Do you
That's
own
what they do.
any 9mm
Yeah.
handguns? What kinds?
My Glock.
Just one or
Yeah. When I've got a lot of guns. So, a lot. I think one Glock 9.
what model?
19.
19? Okay. Do you know how Taylor died?
Yeah, for Ackerman told me that the girl was shot, and he heard that from Molchan.
So Ackerman told you and he got it from Molchan?
Yeah.
Okay. Did he elaborate on anything else?
He just said that they thought the girl was shot.
Okay. Did you ever buy Ashley a gun or anything of that nature?
Man, over the years, yeah. Yeah. I bought her a 380 one time,
What kind?
PPK.
Okay. And does she carry a firearm?
I haven't seen her one in quite a while. Not at all. Mm-mm.
Do you own a 38
I-
airweight?
Yes. And she used to, that's the last thing I ever remember seeing her with was a 38 airweight. And that was, I haven't seen her with that in I don't know how long.
I mean, I'm interested. Did you kill or participate in
Absolutely
the
not.
death
I would
Whatever.
never.
Ask
this question.
Okay. What ahead?
of? Did you kill
See?
or participate?
That's what I'm saying.
Or do you have any knowledge?
Zero, Jason. Absolutely none. I don't want to be nowhere near it. Nothing involved with it. Nothing. I know nothing about it.
The detectives are now trying to ramp up the pressure slightly. Zach has seemed extremely comfortable up to this point, and they're
This is what they
likely just
do.
trying to test whether that's because of the more
They try to play nice, then all of a sudden they throw it on you. Oh, did you do it? Do you know who did it? We feel like you did it. And this how people get a confession out of them, because they make you feel like you have to tell something you didn't even do.
Nature of the interview
Just
so far,
wicked.
or if it's because he genuinely is innocent. However, Zach stays calm, and his body language confirms this. As the pressure mounts, Zach doesn't lean back, cross his arms, or really become closed off in any way, as a guilty person may. Instead, he leans forward, maintains eye contact, and his statements are clear and concise. His posture here is one of confidence and cooperation. His feet are flat on the ground, and he's leaning towards the detectives, proving that he feels safe around them, and that he's got nothing to hide. In fact, this is just one of two different positions Zach has assumed throughout the interrogation. The other being a more casual, upright position with his hands and legs open. Zach is doing everything he can to appear innocent, and yet the pressure continues to mount.
What do you think happened to Taylor?
I couldn't tell you, Jason. I mean, I don't know. I mean, nobody deserves to ever get anything happen to them like that whatsoever. I don't know, buddy. I don't know what happened to her.
And, I'm asking you, as this investigation continues, whether it's text, phone records, computers, financials, is there going to be anything that hems you up or ties you
absolutely
to that?
nothing.
Well, and not just being involved in the actual murder, but as far as, afterwards.
Helping conceal.
If any person in this world was like, hey, Zach, come help me do something, I would run from that mother as fast as I could.
Well, I mean, just, hell, it's all over the news.
Yeah.
You've read it.
Yeah, I've read
Right.
it, and I'm
And I mean,
trying to swallow it and figure it out. I mean, it's like, it's terrible.
but you've read it, so you know at least some of the details. Just based upon that and your knowledge of the job that we do and the job that you used to do, what's your thought?
Feelings aside,
Just logically.
I can't see her doing something like that. I mean, she's super intelligent. She's got a
master's degree.
yeah, or is it master's or I don't know, one of the two. And that's just sloppy. I mean, that's sloppy I can't see her doing that.
There's obviously a lot going on in Zach's head right now. He obviously doesn't want to believe his wife killed someone, but his years of experience as a PI, coupled with all the evidence against his wife, logically have to be convincing him otherwise. Not only were there the bank statements and the cell phone records, but Ashley was even caught on.
So what I'm getting is, the girl killed the other girl because she spent her money. She spent the other girl money, and when the girl wanted it back, she didn't have it, so she resorted to killing her. And now, that's what I'm getting
Camera
from
at a
it. I don't know
hardware
if that's-
store, purchasing the exact same type of cement that was used to fill Taylor's grave. At this point, though, the detectives have seen all they need to. Zach takes a minute to discuss a few things with his lawyer, and he signs a search warrant allowing them to obtain all his cell phone records. Eventually, Zach is cleared of any wrongdoing and is allowed to return home. His wife, however, was a different story.
We, the jury, find the defendant, Ashley MacArthur, guilty of first-degree premeditated murder with a firearm as charged in the indictment.
Ashley MacArthur was sentenced to life in prison with a mandatory sentence of 25 years and is now serving her time away from her husband behind bars.
25 years. She got all that lying. And if I was the husband, I would have divorced her as soon as they said guilty. Matter of fact, before that, you would have been gone way before that. Because now you got me tied up in stuff I don't even have nothing to do with. Like how you spend, this is what I'm confused on. How do you spend $35,000 of somebody else's money that they told you to hold, and then you kill them because they want it back? Bro, YouTube, these stories get crazier and crazier every time we react to it. These people are off the chain. I don't know, like, and then she only got 25 years. That's long. That's a long time. But it's not like she's gonna be dead before she gets out. She's gonna be old, but she still has her life. That's not right. She should have got life without parole, in my opinion. But y'all tell me what y'all think in the comments. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. We out.